footsteps in the bracken, ash on my hands, your name on the wind, still calling me back. You found me in a circle of stones, bare feet, bright thorns in my hair. You asked for a promise I couldn't keep. You stayed, I never dared. Your cloak got stained in my weather, your heartbeat learned my rain. You wanted a hearth and a doorway, I only knew the game. Pretend I could remember what it feels like to stay, but love won't kneel where I was made. So turn your face from the hill, my dear. I am the unforgiven fae. Waited at the bend in the river, lantern held high in the mist. I watched from the roots of an oak tree, afraid of the weight of your wish. You sang me a mortal lullaby, soft, simple, steady and slow. My mouth shaped your tender language, my bones refused to go. If I cross that threshold, my wings turn to dust in your hands. If you drink from my hollow, your years scatter out like sand. So I'll haunt the edge of your daylight, like the taste of salt in your tea. You forget my face in the morning, but a briar will guard your sleep. She stepped from the morning fog, clover caught in her hair, sea salt on a traveling cloak, like she'd walked out of a prayer. She spoke names I dreamed as a child, places faces caught between waves and well. Your heart's been hearing our river. I've come from Mag Mell, oh, the envoy from Mag Mell, bringing news from the bright green underbell, where the fields never fade and the songs never fell. I was called by a road only she could tell. My eyes in Mag. She poured light into my palm, looked straight through my old fear. Said, you've tasted the ash of days, come and taste what waits here. In her eyes, flocks over red hills, stone circles and wild heather knelt. I heard voices that knew my name. Far off in Mag Mell, oh, the envoy from Mell, bringing in news from the bright green underbell, where the fields never fade and the songs never fell. I was called by a road only she could tell. You won't leave what you are, she said. You will carry them thread by thread. Every hurt you have worn so well turns to seed in Mag Mell. Take one step, just one more, past the hedge, past the dull shore. There's a feast in the ringing dell. They have kept you a place in Mag Mell. Moss on the stone, fog in the hollow, your name on the wind, a promise I follow. Silver on steel by the standing stones shining, you waited in shadow where our worlds keep dividing. On the Sidhe-Blade's edge where the wild roads turn, I am walking with my hands still burned from the oath I swore at your midnight door. On the Sidhe-Blade's edge. me in a cradle of ash, name pinned to a blanket of thorns. Old wives muttered over the latch, said I wasn't the child you had born. I grew up in borrowed skin, half in the hearth, half in the storm. Hands that knew the shape of the wind, feet that never quite felt warm. This is the changeling's return, back to the fire that burned, back to the hill and the heather I yearn. I am the dead come due, I am the song you knew. Open the door for the changeling's return. I walked where the barrows breathe, moss on my tongue, sleep in my eyes. Heard my twin in the roots beneath, laugh in a voice that matched mine. She said they traded her heartbeat's glow for milk in a winter of stone. They lost you to gain what they know, but you never walked alone. This is the changeling's return, back to the fire that burned, back to the hill and the heather I yearn. I am the dead come due, I am the song you knew. Open the door for the changeling's return. Will you know me by my shadow, or the scar beneath my chin? By the way the rowan shivers when I'm standing at your gate again. Between your worlds and mine. This is the change. Back to the fire, back to the hill and the heather I yearn. I am the dead come due, I am the song you knew. Open the door for the changeling's return. I am not cursed, I am not crying. I am between your worlds and silver in the still air, lanterns on the long road swinging slow. You took my hand laughing, said there are things I need to show. Moss upon the stone steps, names under nettles half erased. You drew a line in moonlight right between the waking and the fade. The glamour fades at dawn, colors bleed to gray. You vanish with the mist, I'm left with what you wouldn't say. The glamour fades at dawn, but I still hear your song in the quiet, in the quiet, where the wild hours belong. dance around the old oak, bare feet in the cold grass, turning fast. Fire in your green eyes, old as any story, soft as glass. You promised me a true name, pressed it like a secret to my chest. But morning climbed the hillside and stole the word from off your breath. If I look back, will you be there? On the ridge where the purple heather grows, or just a ring of flattened fern, and a feather where your shadow used to go? I chase the light, I curse the light, I bless the light that lets me something wild is hunting me. Silver feathers on the ground, ravens circling, counting hearts. Every echo is a hound, every heartbeat starts and starts. He is the huntsman of the otherworld, calling my name through the turning fern. Step in the circle, girl, the leaves all swirl. Run if you want, but you still return. He is the huntsman of the otherworld, calling my name through the turning ferns. Step in the circle, girl, the leaves all swirl. He is the huntsman calling my name. Step in the circle, leaves all swirl. Bare feet on the river stones, dawn still caught in the heather, silver breath on the water's throat pulls my name like a feather. Old songs on the trembling wind, taste of smoke on the hollow. Every step that I leave behind finds a shadow to follow. In the court of mist and shadows, where the lost roads all return, I am crowned with circling swallows, heart a lantern as they burn. If I stay, the night will keep me. If I found you where the mushrooms ring, bare feet wet with midnight rain, lantern swinging in your hand, heart too young to fear the name, silver laughter in the briars, green eyes brighter than the moon. You said, tell me what you're longing. I was foolish, I told you. That is the price of a fairy's kiss, sweet as summer, sharp as flint. You get your heart's desire, and everything you miss will haunt your door. For a fairy's kiss, whoa, to gold upon my pillow, all my worries turn to wheat, fields of luck and velvet fortune, every path beneath my feet. But my mother's voice grew distant, father's face began to fade, every blessing built a distance round the bargain that we made. I called your name by river stones, by broken notes, by blood, by bone. You came laughing, crown of thorns of clover, said, child, your wish is sealed, it's never over. I said, take the treasure, take the glow, give me back the life I know. You just pressed your mouth to mine, left a taste of iron and time. Now I dance at every crossroad, salt and ash around my bed. I keep one lamp in the window for the world I chose instead. Soft as breath against my throat, you still whisper in the mist. Every joy I hold, I win by the price of a fairy's kiss. Footsteps in the bracken, ash on my hands, your name on the wind, still calling me back. You found me in a circle of stones, bare feet, bright thorns in my hair. You asked for a promise I couldn't keep, you stayed, I never dared. Your cloak got stained in my weather, your heartbeat learned my reign. You wanted a hearth and a doorway, I only knew the game. I am the unforgiven Fae. Why but love won't kneel where I was made. So turn your face from the hill, my dear. I am the unforgiven Fae. You waited at the bend in the river, lantern held high in the mist. I watched from the roots of an oak tree, afraid of the weight of your wish. You sang me a mortal lullaby, soft, simple, steady and slow. My mouth shaped your tender language. My bones refused to go. If I cross that threshold, my wings turn to dust in your hands. If you drink from my hollow, your years scatter out like sand. So I'll haunt the edge of your daylight, like the taste of salt in your tea. You forget my face in the morning, but a briar will guard your sleep. She stepped from the morning fog, clover caught in her hair, sea salt on a traveling cloak, like she'd walked out of a prayer. She spoke names I dreamed as a child, places caught between waves and well. Your heart's been hearing our river. I've come from Mag Mell, oh, the envoy from Mag Mell, bringing news from the bright green underbell, where the fields never fade and the songs never fell. I was called by a road only she could tell. My eyes in Mag. She poured light into my palm, looked straight through my old fear, said you've tasted the ash of days, come and taste what waits here. In her eyes flocks over red hills, stone circles and wild heather knelt. I heard voices that knew my name. Mag Mell. Oh, the envoy from Mell, bringing in news from the bright green underbell, where the fields never fade and the songs never fell. I was called by a road only she could tell. You won't leave what you are, she said. You will carry them thread by thread, every hurt you have worn so well turns to seed in Mag Mell. Take one step, just one more, past the hedge, past the dull shore. There's a feast in the ringing dell. They have kept you a place in Mag Mell. Moss on the stone, fog in the hollow, your name on the wind, a promise I follow. Silver on steel by the standing stones shining, you waited in shadow where our worlds keep dividing. On the Sidhe-Blade's edge where the wild roads turn, I am walking with my hands still burned from the oath I swore at your midnight door. On the Sidhe-Blade's edge, I am yours evermore. Footstep and former in the borderland heather, you laughed like a storm, tore my caution like feathers. Choose me or the sun, you were ash, you were ember. I stepped through the circle, now the earth won't remember. One step forward, one step gone. Have my heart here, heart dragged on. If I turn back, I lose your face. If I stay, I lose my name. left me in a cradle of ash, name pinned to a blanket of thorns. Old wives muttered over the latch, said I wasn't the child you had born. I grew up in borrowed skin, half in the hearth, half in the storm. Hands that knew the shape of the wind, feet that never quite felt warm. This is the changeling's return, back to the fire that burned, back to the hill and the heather I yearn. I am the dead come due, I am the song you knew. Open the door for the changeling's return. I walked where the barrows breathe, moss on my tongue, sleep in my eyes. Heard my twin in the roots beneath, laugh in a voice that matched mine. She said they traded her heartbeat's glow for milk in a winter of stone. They lost you to gain what they know, but you never walked alone. This is the changeling's return, back to the fire that burned, back to the hill and the heather I yearn. I am the dead come due, I am the song you knew. Open the door for the changeling's return. Will you know me by my shadow, or the scar beneath my chin, by the way the rowan shivers when I'm standing at your gate again? Between your worlds and mine. This is the change. Back to the fire, back to the hill and the heather I yearn. I am the dead come due, I am the song you knew. Open the door for the changeling's return. I am not cursed, I am not crying, I am between your worlds and silver in the still air, lanterns on the long road swinging slow. You took my hand laughing, said there are things I need to show. Moss upon the stone steps, names under nettles half erased. You drew a line in moonlight right between the waking and the fade. The glamour fades at dawn, colors bleed to gray. You vanish with the mist, I'm left with what you wouldn't say. The glamour fades at dawn, but I still hear your song in the quiet, in the quiet, where the wild hours belong. around the old oak, bare feet in the cold grass, turning fast. Fire in your green eyes, old as any story, soft as glass. You promised me a true name, pressed it like a secret to my chest. But morning climbed the hillside and stole the word from off your breath. If I look back, will you be there on the ridge where the purple heather grows, or just a ring of flattened fern and a feather where your shadow used to go? I chase the light, I curse the light, I bless the light that lets me carved in every tree, hounds like shadows in the moss. Something wild is hunting me. Silver feathers on the ground, ravens circling, counting hearts. Every echo is a hound, every heartbeat starts and starts. He is the huntsman of the otherworld, calling my name through the turning fern. Step in the circle, girl, the leaves all swirl. fire in this land. He is the huntsman of the otherworld, calling my name through the turning ferns. Step in the circle, girl, the leaves all swirl. He is the huntsman calling my name. Step in the circle, leaves all swirl. Bare feet on the river stones, dawn still caught in the heather, silver breath on the water's throat pulls my name like a feather. Old songs on the trembling wind, taste of smoke on the hollow. Every step that I leave behind finds a shadow to follow. In the court of mist and shadows, where the lost roads all return, I am crowned with circling swallows, heart a lantern as they burn. If I stay, the night will keep me. If I bare feet wet with midnight rain, lantern swinging in your hand, heart too young to fear the name. Silver laughter in the briars, green eyes brighter than the moon. You said, tell me what you're longing. I was foolish, I told you. That is the price of a fairy's kiss, sweet as summer, sharp as flint. You get your heart's desire, and everything you miss will haunt your door. For a fairy's kiss. Whoa, to gold upon my pillow, all my worries turn to weed. Fields of luck and velvet fortune, every path beneath my feet. But my mother's voice grew distant, father's face began to fade. Every blessing built a distance round the bargain that we made. I called your name by river stones, by broken notes, by blood, by bone. You came laughing, crown of thorns of clover, said, child, your wish is sealed, it's never over. I said, take the treasure, take the glow, give me back the life I know. You just pressed your mouth to mine, left a taste of iron and time. Now I dance at every crossroad, salt and ash around my bed. I keep one lamp in the window for the world I chose instead. Soft as breath against my throat, you still whisper in the mist. Every joy I hold, I whip by the price of a fairy.